The ground was still trembling when Rango stepped into Hollywood. The once bright city now looked like a graveyard of dreams, cracked streets, fallen signs, silence so loud it felt like screaming. He adjusted his dusty hat, eyes darting around, trying to make sense of the chaos. But something was wrong deeper than broken buildings. The earth wasn't just damaged, it was alive, and it was watching. Red stood on the rooftop, frozen in place, beneath him. The streets writhed like they were breathing. But what truly chilled him was the screaming. It wasn't human, it wasn't bird, it was something ancient, carried by the wind echoing. In his skull, he looked up, and the sky was bleeding orange. The air whispered his name. Flik gasped awake in pitch blackness. Tunnels that were once safe now twisted in unnatural shapes. Walls pulsed, almost breathing. He heard skittering, not insect, not animal, something else. Something wrong. A whisper came through the dirt. You shouldn't have dug this deep. He ran, heart pounding. But down here, the earth didn't let things go. Surly's paws froze at the edge of the glowing crater. Green light oozed from the pit. Thick like poison mist, debris floated midair, defying gravity. Every nut in his pouch cracked by itself. He stepped back, but the earth rumbled, almost, calling him closer. From the bottom of the pit, something moved, not fast, just awake. Arlo stared into the foggy forest. He hadn't heard that voice in years. Arlo. It was his father. But his father had been gone, lost to the river long ago. His heart raced, tail shaking. He took a step forward against his instincts. The trees whispered, twisting into shapes that looked like faces. Come home. Arlo. But home was dead. The old studio creaked like bones breaking. Rango stepped through a hallway of shattered mirrors and fallen cameras. Movie posters flickered with static faces scratched out by something with claws. He spotted movement in the glass, but nothing. Stood beside him. He raised his gun slowly. But this wasn't a fight. It was an invitation. The screen behind him rolled by itself. The billboard twitched. Red blinked. It twitched again, then smiled. Its eyes rolled. Its mouth opened wide enough to swallow the sky. He launched forward, wings flaming with fury, beak tearing into the creature. Neon blood sprayed. The board screamed with 1,000 voices. It wasn't advertising anymore. It was remembering. Flik stepped into the hive and stopped breathing. What once was home to his kind was now a nest of horror. Insects crawled with twitching limbs, their eyes white, glowing. Their skin pulsed like jelly. They turned in unison. Flik whispered, "What happened to you?" One of them smiled. "You did." Surly's eyes widened. The tree towered before him, blackened, burning from the inside. Acorns with mouths wailed from its branches, eyes wet, cracked open. "Help us," they whispered. He dropped his own acorn. The ground swallowed it. He backed away slowly. Then, one of the nuts opened its eyes. It looked just like him. The fog grew thicker, curling around Arlo's legs. Then they came, silent giants glowing blue, their bones like stars, ghost dinosaurs. They circled him. Some looked sad, some angry. One stepped forward and whispered, "You should not have come." Arlo's tail stiffened. The fog whispered back, "You are the last." Rango stood before the door, ancient and cracked. It pulsed with red light, like a heart. Symbols carved into the stone shifted when he blinked. He held the key in trembling fingers. He shouldn't open it. He knew that. But it was already unlocking itself from the other side. Something breathed. In the broken theater, red read the walls. Ancient bird glyphs danced in flickering light. A prophecy, a god of feathers and flame buried beneath the earth. Woken by rage, born from silence, The last line chilled him. To silence the bird, bury the sky. The light died, and something behind him moved. A crack opened beneath Flik's feet. Green light poured out. He leaned close, and the earth spoke. Not words, but memories. Old memories. Buried screams. It said, "You've woken us again." He stumbled back, breath short. The ground pulsed once, then again. Then the voices rose from below. So many voices. Surly leaned over a puddle. Rain fell in slow motion. His reflection stared back and grinned. Sharp teeth, hollow eyes. It tilted its head, then spoke. "I've always been inside you," he screamed. The puddle exploded upward, wrapping around his face, and the reflection stepped out. The air was thick as blood. Arlo reached the center of the crater. The earth beneath him pulsed, thumped like a heart. Heat melted the stone. From the center came a whisper, "Feed me." Arlo looked down, and the ground opened its eye. Rango, red, Flik, surly, Arlo. They stood at the edge together. Below them rose a creature made of everything they feared. Stone bones, ancient screams, forgotten gods. The sky cracked above. The earth broke below. There was no escape now. They didn't wake something evil. They woke something old, and it remembered them.